Welcome to Taiwan Education and Culture. This is lesson 3, and we'll enter the section 3. In this section, we will talk about the Taiwan history during 1987 until 1997. And after Jia Jingguo passed away in 1988, the vice president at the time, Li Denghui, became president. I think Li Denghui became president, and also the leader of the KMT, Nationalist Party, is not as smooth as everybody think, because Li Denghui has the background that he was born in Taiwan, and therefore he was identified as Taiwanese. Therefore, Li Denghui has symbolized the end of the mainland Chinese minorities' hold on the political authority. Yet his leadership did not develop the spirit of the opposite. Mostly those Taiwanese who perceived the speed of the democratization was still too slow. So this is the forces behind in the politics in Taiwan at the time, because here we call Taiwanese, they are a little bit pro-Taiwan independence, and Nationalist Party will be the one who are pro-China. Therefore, the speed of the democratization was not so easy. Hence, the protest has become part of Taiwan's political process. There's a big event in May 1988. Farmers has took to the street to demonstrate, and then they are against the policy. The government is going to open to the export market to import the rice and other agricultural products. Therefore, the farmers from the south part of Taiwan, they will go to Taipei, and also very serious riot happened. So this typified the new political climate in which Li Denghui has to operate. However, I would think Li Denghui has that kind of the wisdom to deal with, to negotiate this kind of the forces. And finally, there's a White Lily student movement happened in 1990. The White Lily student movement was a 6-day student demonstration in March 1990 for democracy. This sit-in, the sit-in demonstrator at the Memorial Square, now we call the Liberty Squares, in Taipei, they sought the direct election of Taiwan's president and popular elections for all representatives in the legislative yuan. That means at the time, many representatives, the senator in the legislative yuan was from the representative of different provinces of China, mainland China. And those who are from Taiwan background, the Taiwan representative only occupied a very small portion of the legislative yuan. So the serious reform should be carried out. That's the students' voice. Then President Li Denghui has organized, just in 6 days, and organized direct negotiation with the students and with other people. Then he has answered he will conduct this kind of the reform. That's why the student reform movement, they just ended within 6 days. And in early 1991, Taiwan embarked on the new 6-year development plan, which its leader hoped to catapult Taiwan into the top 20 nations in the world in per capita income by the end of the century. As you know, Taiwan's economic progress is very significant, and then Taiwan has made this kind of the planned economic development schedule and promote the economic growth very successfully. In March 1996, the electorate gave Li Denghui another term as a president. And what was Taiwan's first popular election of its president? That means Li Denghui has conducted the reform in political system. Those representatives from mainland China, they all retired before 1996. And we will conduct the direct popular election for the president, and without the National Assembly and the delegate from other like mainland China provinces. So this is the direct election of the presidency. And in another aspect which President Li Denghui has accomplished is this one. In early 1990s, President Li started to conduct the educational reform in response to people's voices. Then a new course called Knowing Taiwan was introduced. It became a regular course taught in the 7th grade since 1997. I think the process behind this Knowing Taiwan courses was not so smooth as you think, because that will provide a very different aspect to see Taiwan's history. Knowing Taiwan, including knowing Taiwan's history and geography and society. And these contents are never taught before within the education system. So the new course is complete new content. Therefore, the President Li has confronted many against the voices. However, he just decided to conduct this course and started in 1997. Then I will have a question for you. The question is, what are factors that make Li Denghui become Taiwan's first popular president? Think about the background. Before 1996, people in Taiwan, we were elected the delegate in the National Assembly. And then the delegate in a National Assembly will elect the president. So that's how the system, the older system, working. Then Li Denghui has catch the democratization process and answer the voices from the people. Therefore, he tried to set up the retirement plan for these old representatives. After Li retired, then the National Assembly was dismissed. They are gone. Therefore, the direct popular election of presidency can be carried out. Okay. So the factors behind that would be the democratization, and then the Li Denghui's will, and then how he conduct this kind of the political process, and then introduce the new system. Yeah. I hope you can learn a lot from this issue, or may bring other discussion. further on. Thank you.